My next guest says the crime and drug crises no longer just big city issues. John Franklin is the Republican mayor of Vista, California, and he joins me now. Your Honor, you're just north of San Diego, I think, in California. What kind of big city problems are coming to your smaller city?
Well, thanks for having me, Stuart. Primarily homelessness, drug crimes, and shoplifting. We've had a major grocery store close recently, our Vons, that served about a third of the population. We have 103,000 people here in Vista, and now a third of our residents don't have a grocery store in their neighborhood. So these problems that are being created by state law and state lawmakers are coming home to the suburbs.
Is that who you blame? Laws in your state?
Absolutely. We had AB 109, which is called the Prison Realignment Act, that let 80,000 people out of state prisons. And a lot of those people wound up in our jails, which meant that the so-called lesser criminals now are not in jail at all. They're on our streets. And we also had a cleverly worded ballot initiative, the Safe Schools and Better Communities Act, which I think many of your viewers are familiar with, Prop 47, which increased the felony limit from $450 to $950. So shoplifting has become rampant. Of course, we've all seen on the news videos of people stealing, but now when I go to the drugstore, the customer in line in front of me walks out the door with all the merchandise. I've seen this myself, and just an astonishment. And and you realize that when you step up to the cash register, you're the one paying, and if you're not paying the premium, that store is not going to continue to serve your community.
But isn't it also a moral problem? If people don't believe that just taking stuff that they think are necessities, that's not stealing, that is a moral problem. Does California have a moral crisis?
We absolutely do. The moral crisis is that low-income residents in my community no longer have a place to go buy their essentials. That's a moral problem. We have to look at the balance. I have colleagues that sit on our council that talk about shoplifting as if it's okay because people are in need. There are plenty of places. We have a wonderful facility, the food bank here in North County. It's a beautiful grocery store-like setting. You can walk in, you can self-certify that you're in need and you're hungry, and they have diapers, baby formula, fresh produce, beautiful things. And you can walk out with a full basket and you can come back next week. We have great resources in our community. I can tell you I spend a lot of my time visiting those who serve those who are in need. So the options are there. No one needs to steal for basic necessities.
Well said, sir. John Franklin, Republican mayor of Vista, California. Thanks very much for being with us this morning, sir.
Thanks for having me, Stuart.
Quite a situation you face right there, and thanks for being here. Thank you, sir.